Hi, I'm Jeff Sundin, and this week on Fish Ed, we're in northern Minnesota. We got some early winter panfish going on here. It might be sunfish, might be crappies, but it's going to be something. Stick around, you don't want to miss it. First drop in. How much fun is that? You know, these fish are all out in the middle of this deep hole. It's early winter. They've all congregated out here feeding on bugs and everything like that. It's almost 40 feet of water, and I can see the fish. I literally dropped this bait in. It's the first time I dropped it in. He came up. How's that for a start right there? That's a nice sunfish right there. And I got him on my favorite lure, Tungsten Toad. Pull that out of there. Get back down. I'm getting so excited. That fish right there came out of 38 feet of water. He probably came up 5 or 6 feet to grab that. As soon as that thing saw that bait, he was up. I'm so excited. I got to get back down there. My screen's full of them, but that's a great way to start the day right there. Concentrate. Here he comes. He's got it. Oh, there we go. There we go. You know what? That toad is working so great for this kind of water. 39 feet. Drop that thing down to the bottom. And what's really nice about it, that fish did not pull on it. He pushed up on it, and I could see my rod tip give way a little bit. What's nice about that toad, here, let me show you that. That bait is the biggest one that we have. That's a number 10 toad. We've got them smaller too. You can get a 12 or a 14. But what I like about that big one in this deep water, it goes right straight down. It stays tight, and I can watch my rod tip, and it's almost like having a spring bobber on there. When that bait is hanging heavy, if that fish pushes up a little bit, I see my rod tip ease up, pulls down. Obviously, then the rod tip is going to go down. Either way, you can't argue with results, and that's what they're doing right there. That fish came probably 5 seconds after I got down to the bottom. I still got him on the screen. I got to keep fishing. I'm getting back down there right now. Got him. Oh, came unpinned right at the hole. This one's pushing up on. Oh, there he is. There we go. Oh, we got him. Okay. That was another one of those light bites. He pushed ahead just a little bit, and all of a sudden, just enough movement to know he was there. I can feel that thing getting tangled up. You know what? Let me tell you what I'm doing here. There's shallower water nearby. There's a long tapering point that comes from the shore. Ooh, look at the size of that bluegill right there. That's not a bad one at all. That's a nice fish. What happens here, we're in the deepest water. This is probably the deepest hole in this bay of the lake. There's a long tapering point that comes out. It drops into this deep hole. And in early winter like this, most of the fish are right out in the middle of that deep water. Now, they're not going to stay there all winter. They come here first. And I think what's going on, you've got every kind of crustacean and small insect larvae down there, and plus there's plenty of oxygen. We're still early in the wintertime, and there's no reason, nothing to push these fish back into the shallow water just yet, so they'll hang out in this hole. But I can tell you one thing, they're gathered down here. Sometimes it's sunfish, sometimes crappies, but fish like that, they're coming in, and it's a blast. I'm going to get back down again. But this one, he just wanted it so bad. All he could do was just come and get it. I wasn't even all the way down yet. I just watched him come up off the screen. He came zooming up. Look at that. Did you see that? Okay. You know what? That's really interesting how these fish react to that bait that's hanging there. Now I could see that school of fish, but here's a really good trick for you. When you see them fish like that and they don't want to bite, pull that thing up a foot and then just watch and see what happens. This fish, once he got moving, he started coming up. He took a look at me. He didn't take that bait until after I pulled it up a good foot. I just jiggled that rod just a little bit, gave it a couple of wiggles, and as soon as he saw that that thing was about ready to get away, that's when he pounced on it and grabbed it. That fish was definitely worth the extra effort. I'm glad I got him. Doesn't want to come real bad, but he's on his way. Oh, look at that. How do you like that? What's wrong with that? You've nothing like getting a little bonus fish once in a while when you're out there fishing for sunfish and crappies. Put yourself a nice walleye. I'm in such a good mood, I'm going to let that one go. There we go, we got him. Okay, you know what? I got a feeling if I get this last fish in, what a blast this has been today. It doesn't take very long to get a bite. And it doesn't take very long to get enough for a meal. Look at that. How do you like that? One little bonus fish right at the end. You know what? This has really been a blast today. We got everything we need. We're going to go in and have ourselves a nice fish fry. It's early winter. The ice is great up here in northern Minnesota. You can get out and do this, and we've got a great season coming up. I'm Jeff Sundin. We'll catch you next time.